Alright, so this is going to be a Costco sale item review of this Cuisinart Smart Stick Variable Speed Hand Blender. This is an Immersion blender. Alright, price of this normally $39.99. It was $10 off, so basically $30 plus tax. Alright, let's go ahead and take a look. I've actually reviewed one of these earlier. They came out with a new model. This one has a little plunger thing for the food processor attachment. All right, LED illuminated speed settings, 400 watts of power, versatile power for blending, whisking, whipping, and chopping. One-handed operation, control variable speed with easy grip handle and buttons. Full-size chef's whisk, whip and whisk meringues, sauces, toppings, and more. 4-cup food processor, slice, shred, chop, and mix in the 4-cup work bowl. Right, limited 3-year warranty, 400 watts max power. I'm gonna be showing like all the box and instructions and everything. So if you're kind of just wanting to see how it works and everything, yeah, let me know. I'd probably have to make a different video for that if you want to see specific things being used for specific things. Because I'm just gonna turn it on and show you like it spinning. I don't know if I'm gonna be cutting any food or anything. Anyways. Same stuff in there. Blend in pots, bowls, and pitchers. Includes 3-cup beaker, 4-cup food processor, chef's whisk, storage bag, and blade storage cover. Effortless one-handed operation. And I think that's only if you're right-handed. Anyways, this model is HB-400PC. Okay. So it says always read the instruction booklet carefully before using. All right. I know most of you guys won't read it at all. Here you go. Refreshing drinks mixed in minutes. You can blend. Make smoothies and cocktails right in the 3-cup beaker or pitcher. Versatility in hand, blend, whip, mix, and chop ingredients in an instant for soup, sauces, drinks, and toppings. One-handed controls, control and lock power and variable speed with easy fingertip buttons on the handle. You can slice. 3-cup mixing beaker, measure, mix, and pour with the dishwasher-safe cup. Shred and processes mess-free food processing. Keep ingredients contained in the 4-cup bowl while you chop, slice, or shred. 3-year limited warranty. Okay, and here's what it comes with: the 3-cup beaker, so you can measure and mix right in the convenient cup. Right, variable pulse speed buttons control power and speed for the 400-watt motor. 4-cup food processor, reversible stainless steel slicing shredding disc, and chopping mixing blade with work bowl attachment. There's the full-size chef's whisk, attaches to power handle to whisk, whip, and blend eggs, cream, and sauces. Stainless steel blending shaft reaches deep into bowls, pots, and pitchers for thorough blending. Right, then there's the storage bag and the blade cover to protect the sharp blade while keeping accessories organized. Okay, so the other one I bought didn't come with as many attachments, but I'm pretty sure it was also cheaper. I think it was under $30. It's like probably 25 or 27. Anyways, let's go ahead and peel this out. Come on. Okay, I might need something to be able to peel this, or I'm just going to struggle with it and make you guys wait. There's a fast forward thing, so if any of this seems useless to you, just fast forward over all of it. Obviously, not everybody's going to want to watch me struggle with peeling up tape. Alright, so here we go. We'll peel this out. Oh, we tore some of the box. Okay, so there you go. The box isn't going to come out cleanly with the tape. Obviously, you can just use a knife or scissors to cut it. Okay, so inside they have one of these oxygen absorber things. They have a registration thing. So to register your product here, they have that. Okay, and that's like a QR code for it to register. Alright, here's the instruction and recipe booklet. Okay, most people aren't going to want to see this, so you can go ahead and fast forward, but I'm going to put this in the video just so if people need it, they'll have it. If you want to read it, you can pause and you can read at each part. I'll kind of stop at points where you might need to pause and read. Okay. For household use only. Is this all one thing? Oh, it's all English, so that means this whole booklet is going to be... Alright, this whole booklet is going to be stuff that's there. Okay, so variable speed, unlock, comfort handle. And I am going to read this as well, and then kind of at least mention the most important stuff. but it's always nice to have the book documented somewhere in case it's needed. And that's why I kind of record all this stuff just in case. Okay, this one's nice because it actually has a food processor attachment. The other one just had like the bowl kind of like with a blender thing at the bottom. So this one can serve a lot more features. Okay. Again, I will read this whole thing and then I will let you know if there's any more important stuff that might not be completely obvious. Okay, it said not to put the entire thing into water because the handle isn't waterproof. Frequent uses, so they tell you kind of how to, a lot of people use this. And then they also have recipes here, so if you want recipes, this whole next section is just going to be recipes, I think. Okay, so if you want recipes, here's some. Again, if you don't want to read any of this, you can just fast forward over and go straight to where I'm taking the thing out. Another 10 pages or so. Alright, almost the last page. Hopefully someone will benefit from these recipes. All right, and the warranty information, 3-year limited warranty. California has special warranties, I guess. All right, and that's pretty much it. So we're gonna open this up, but give me a second, I'll be back. I'm gonna read the whole booklet, see if there's anything important you need. Okay, so one important piece of information, that the max operation duration should not be more than a minute. So it says less than 1 minute and then 3-minute rest time between 2 consecutive cycles. So don't run the thing for too long or you'll burn up the motor. Alright, so it says liquid should not come closer than 1 inch from where the shaft attaches to the motor. You don't want liquid getting into the motor. Alright, and then also cut the stuff into half to 1 inch cubes for easier blending. And yeah. And again, it says not to operate it for longer than a minute and allow 20. Why does this say allow 20 to 30 seconds of rest time? The other thing said allow 3 minutes. So I don't know. Alright, so this is going to be more of kind of a quick unboxing. So we have this. Alright, you can see the bag is like this. It's just rolled up, it's folded like that, and then it's like that. So they just folded the bag in half, folded it in half again, and then they just fold it and rolled it like that to stick in there. Set that aside. There's the whisk. The whisk was inside of the cup here with that. There's a little piece of cardboard. Alright, the reason why I show this unboxing is in case people need to do a return and they don't remember how it was boxed, can't get it all in the box. Okay, so this was just rolled and folded inside. Again, there's this cardboard disc in the middle. And this is what the cup thing looks like. Okay, you can see it has measurements in ounces and cups on this side. And on here it has milliliters, so you can use this as a measuring cup. Alright. Then we have this to attach everything to it. Okay. And this lets you attach like the blender, or sorry, the whisk. It just snaps in like that. Okay. And it has a 4 cross there. It doesn't matter which way you snap it in, you can snap it in any way. Just make sure it clicks into place. Alright, there's the whisk. And again, it is a full-sized whisk, like they said. Alright, then we got this cardboard here. So this flap opens up, and you have this piece here. This is the cover to cover the blade so you don't get cut when it's just being stored. Alright, you got the cable here. It's tied in with one of these thingies, and this kind of tie, it comes out by, you pull this downwards. As you can see, there's the bigger opening here, so you pull this down here. Okay, oh, it might be tough. I guess the easier way is you just grab from up here and then just pull it that way. And to seal it back, alright, seal it back, you would hold the top and then pull that. But I think most people won't put this thing back on. Anyways, you just pull from there, and you can see it comes out. The plug does have a little cover on it, so we'll take that off. Oops, give me a second, I'll be back. Alright, I'm back, so let's go ahead and see how does this box come up. Okay, so after you unfold that, you can actually lift this whole piece out. Okay, and in here you have the what do you call this? The food processor attachment. So this has the little plunger that you can use to plunge the food down. It has little grippy things on it. Okay. So you can plunge the food down there and then you won't cut any yourself. Alright. And the blade is just controlled by this piece here. It tells you there's the lock and unlock, and also do not immerse in water. Okay, so you don't want to put this whole thing in water. So we're going to unlock this. Okay. There we go. So unlock it. So clockwise is lock, counterclockwise is unlock. Oops, I dropped the plunger. And then you have this. So this should come off, right? Okay. So there you go. This comes out so you can wash it. Alright, and it is spring loaded. Okay. And it attaches with this. So it looked like that wasn't deep enough, but actually it plunges in just like that. All right, I guess that's to keep it more clean so stuff doesn't get inside of it. All right, in the bottom, nothing down there. This cardboard, oh, so there's this cardboard here holding the disc. Hopefully you guys didn't throw that away. So this is held in with these cardboard tabs. Just pull that one out. You only need to pull the top one. The other one is for the other layer. Okay, then you have this sharp blade disc here, so you want to be very careful. Okay, you don't want to cut yourself. So this, you gotta get this thing out. There's cardboard in the blade. Oh, is the tape holding it? Okay, so there's tape holding the cardboard on there, so you have to peel this tape off. All right, and there you go. So you have this blade here, and this has multiple cutting types. All right, oh, there's another piece down here that I didn't see, so don't forget that. Okay, so this is very sharp. I'm not sure how you would store this. I guess it can store inside of the blender spinning thing, but here you can see this goes on here, and depending on how you have this, they actually label it here that this is for slice, so this will use this blade, and then if you want to use the other one, you flip it over and you put it this way, and then now you have like a cheese grater kind of thing, and it says here shred. Okay, so that will change the type of cutting. All right, I'll show you how to put that in a bit. Let's set that aside for now. And here is the main component. All right, actually, we also have this. So this is the bottom, this is the immersion blender portion. Okay, the blades are in here. And when you use this, you can use it in like a cup or a pot and blend stuff without blending into your pot. But this is a little bit like sharp, so don't just jab it into your pot or pan because you don't want to damage your pot or pan with that, okay? Also, it said not to run the food processor thing without food in it. But either way, you're going to have to do that. All right, so let's go ahead and get this out. So when you first start putting food in it, you're going to get it blending without food in it. All right, so this is the hand mixer, the motor. Let me get this all untangled real quick. Then we'll plug it in, and then we'll show you how it works. Okay, so here's the thing. It has this lock, and it has this speed adjuster thing. I'm pretty sure it's designed, well, I guess left and right hand, right? So what you do is you use your hand here, you unlock it, and then you can adjust the speed. You can let go of that and adjust this. This is just locked, so you can't initially start it. So if you want to do like pulses, you have to hold this, and then you just like do this. Okay, and that's how you would pulse the motor. And this is the eject button. I don't know if you'll need any of this, but there you go. Stick blender. Okay, it's a 120 volt, 60 hertz, 400 watt. Keep that in mind. This is 120 volt only, so you don't want to bring it to other countries that use 240 volt or 220 volt, and then you end up frying this thing. So it doesn't say it works with a 220 or 240 volt. So make sure if you go to another country that either you have a 120 volt or you have some kind of adapter to be able to do that. Okay, so I'm going to plug this in and show you here. So I'm left-handed, but here you go. This is what it does. You can do low setting, faster, faster. Again, once you start it, you can let go of the lock. You don't have to keep holding that, but you do have to keep holding this to keep it going. Like if you hold the lock and let go, it will just let go. Okay, so there's no way to keep it going without letting go. You have to always hold the trigger, okay? But you can adjust the speeds with this. And you can see you can go to completely stop actually if you don't let it go all the way. So you can go all the way, slower, slower. And you can kind of, as long as you don't let go all the way, okay? And then there's the light here that shows what level of speed you're doing. Okay, here's the immersion blender attachment. So this goes on. As you can see, there's nothing in here that indicates a specific way, so you can just snap it on anyway. And then let me show you. I'm going to push it and you can see it spin. Okay, I don't recommend doing this because if for some reason the metal is like manufactured wrong or something, or brittle, you don't want to have no food that the blade can just break off and like shoot out at you. All right, Then again, to eject it, you have this button. Like without pushing that, you can't pull it off. You have to push that and then it comes off. I'm not, okay. So if you look in there, how it works, there's that little ring there, and that ring moves around when you push that, and that unlocks it from this. Okay, next you have this cup, and then this cup is to use also with the immersion blender. So you can like put food and stuff in here. You can make like a little smoothie. You can do that, and you can like blend it right in there. You can, and also when you use this, you want to make sure that it's submerged here. You don't want the blades just partially here. Okay, right? So you don't want it partially here. And also when you wash it, you want to make sure to disconnect all the parts. Don't leave it attached to the motor because you don't want to actually wash this piece. This piece, you don't want water to get in it. Okay? All right. Next, we have the whisk attachment. So again, it just attaches like this. And you want to attach this stuff while it's not connected, because if somehow you accidentally press it and start it, you don't want it to start spinning while you're trying to connect the pieces. Okay, so there you go. This is the whisk. Okay, so there's the whisk. You know what a whisk is and you know how it works. I'm not exactly sure why they made this removable. Maybe for easier cleanup, I guess. Maybe they have different attachments that you can get. I don't know if they have other, like a dough hook or something, but usually dough hooks, I think you need 2. Okay, again, this is the blade attachment to protect it so you don't cut yourself, and you don't want to leave this on when you use it. Okay, make sure that you take that off. Okay, so there we go. That's to protect it so it doesn't damage things. Again, we have this. Okay, and the thing is, I don't know where you would put all this. Like, I don't think you can store them together, right? No. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can't store these together. Can you? Can you store this together? No, I don't think so, because it needs the other shape on top. So you can't store both of these together, so keep that in mind. It has these 2 circle here, so you can more easily get this out if you need to. Okay. All right. Again, be careful, there are sharp blades, and this. Okay. All right. So to use this one, obviously you have to get this attachment, and then if you want the grating or whatever shredding option, you put it that way. If you want the slicing option, then you would put it this way. Okay, and it just sits down in this thing. You can put this on first, it'll be easier that way. So get this post on there, you can spin it a little bit, then you just get this in and then put that in. All right, and you lock that on top. And I'll show you this in action. Okay, now we can get this on there, and then you can press this and you can see that spinning. Okay, and it said not to do this with no food in it. I'm not sure why. Maybe when it's dry it can cause some problems, or if there's no resistance. Okay, then again you can grab it out with that circle, flip it over, and if you want to do shredding, you can do this. Okay. Again, I don't really have anything right now that I'm cooking or shredding, so I don't want to just waste food and just put it on there. And this doesn't really matter which way you put it. You can put it backwards if you really wanted to, but probably best would be to put it sideways. Okay, and the reason for that, okay, actually that's, well, for right-handed people that would be good, but the reason for that is then you could easily reach the plunger here and push stuff in. Like if you were to have it over here or something, then your hand, the cable and stuff will get in the way. So just do what works for you. Obviously you don't have to do it the way other people do it. Oop, why is it, I made it stuck somehow. Let go, let go. Okay, there we go. So maybe the best way is to have this facing away, so then you have room here, you can push that and you can plunge that down into there. All right, I think that's pretty much it. My only concern is this blade is going to be exposed if you put it in the bag, either the disc blade or that blade. So maybe it's best to keep this cardboard piece for storage. Otherwise, you need to make some kind of other storage device for this. But I think maybe this will be good. Okay, so we'll use the circles to grab this back out. And if you want, you can put this back in the blade here. So this goes in like that. Okay, that's how they had it, if I remember correctly. And that way you won't accidentally cut yourself. You can put that in there. And then you have this piece that you pulled out, and then you can just put that back in this. Okay, so just like that. And we can just store this in here. So this has the little square shape to hold that in. Okay, and then just wrap the cardboard around. And hopefully this will all fit in the box. In the bag. Let's see. Okay, so we'll get that in. We'll get this in. Kind of nice that they added that new attachment there. Okay, then we got this. There's a lot of components to this. I would put this in here so that it doesn't get damaged. Let's see if we can even fit everything in this bag. I don't know. Okay, so we'll get this piece here. I don't think we can fit everything in this bag. We got this blade. Okay, you got this cup. This blender piece. Okay. Might have to detach it, huh? It's too tall. So we'll detach this. Put that there. I guess we can put this with that. So we can put that there and then maybe put this upside down. No? Yeah, I guess this would have to go like upside down. But now this is kind of sticking out. And the last piece, where would you put this? It doesn't fit right. I guess you can put it in there with it. Okay. And we'll just wrap up the wire here. Okay, just like that. Wrap this around again. Oh, why is it look? Okay, and then if you want, you can keep this thing on there and use that to keep the cabling somewhat together. Okay, there we go. That in, and yeah. So there we go. As you can see, I don't know if you can close it up completely with all the stuff. You can close it for the most part, and there you go. The whole set fits in this little pouch or bag or canvas bag, whatever. And there you go. Not really much else to show here. Obviously, it will do all this stuff like shredding and cutting and stuff. And yeah, make some whipped cream, blend things. And alright, that's pretty much it. I feel $30 for this device is actually really nice. Again, keep in mind, you only want to run it for maximum a minute at a time, and then you want to let it rest. You don't want to overheat the motor. And that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.